Hello everyone and welcome to another crappy mic walkthrough of, well, Doorkickers 2. I did this once for the embassy mission, and I think I'm gonna do it again for the, police station mission. Now, I think I'm gonna do these, voice walkthroughs or, tactical, analysis, walkthroughs when we get involved in, bigger missions. This is, I think this is a critical response, and this is the, the Noraki SWAT police precinct one. Basically, I think the F-trees, those annoying F-trees that took over Paradise City, they lost horribly. And this is their final attempt at gaining ground or whatever, so they decided to take revenge and attack one of our newly built police precincts, well, for the Noraki SWAT. So, we gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta go in and we gotta get our station back. Now, as you can see, I've decided to set my squad on this side of the building, and that's because I want to keep them together. On the last mission, which was, I think it was Ghost City, I made 2 different squads and I split them up, but I just wanted to keep them all together, just in case, someone went down, I could quickly bring someone up to take their place. If, they were in the front of the stack, you know how that goes. I could definitely spawn here, but I decided to spawn here, and I think there's someone in there. So yeah, I decided to bring 7 assaulters and my leader. Now, as you can see, some of them don't have vanilla guns, and that's because I installed the Op4 weapons for SWAT mod. And that's frankly because, well, what the heck? Why can't we have the Brand 2 in vanilla? This is a cool gun. Hold up. Does anyone else have a non-vanilla gun? No, but I know that they have non-vanilla equipment. This guy has the bolt cutters from the bolt cutters for SWAT mod. Because, frankly, bolt cutters aren't, space-age technology. This guy's got the cool AK-47 SF carbine. It's basically an AK-74U chambered at 7.62x39. Not the most practical gun, but honestly, I think it looks dope as fuck. Oh no, I just cursed. Well, this video is getting demonetized. Okay, whatever, let's go through this. Enough of me yapping. Anyway, they don't have vanilla. Some of them don't have vanilla gear. This dude's carrying CS gas on him. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna go through it. So immediately, the dude with the bolt cutters gets this gate open. If this was vanilla, I think what we would do is probably breach through here, but I really didn't want to go through here, so I equipped a dude with bolt cutters, and plus we were going to need it for some of the later stages or later parts in the video. Anyway, enough of me yapping. I'm going to go. Here we go. I'm going to disable, actually, no, not the cinematic mode, because I need to stop and go. Okay, here we go. So anyway, I position them here. I ensure that they all, get, they get security, they get in a good place in case some of, one of them hears the gate going down and decides to start shooting through the window. The dude with the MG can just immediately return fire, or anyone that's there. I keep the dude with the Brent to holding rear security, and I get our sappers to get explosives down here, because we're going to breach from here. I decide to get it on the window as well, just so that we can have a better view. I position my shields here. I don't know if I do. Anyway, we do engage a guy here. He does go down. We quickly clear this. Idiot runs right into us and dies. Hornet Visor at the end also dies. I think there was 2 dudes. Yep, that dude came out here. These guys have 0 situational awareness and immediately take several 9mm rounds from the Uzi. We breach the interrogation room to see if there's anyone in there. I hold security with the leader. I plan to breach with the leader. Everyone else follows behind him. Another grunt rushes us and meets his fate. I don't know what's up with the enemies just rushing us. I mean, I get that they're untrained, but it's just common sense at this point that, bro, come on. I leave the dude with the M4 and the dude with the Brand 2 to hold security while I move the rest of the team up. We open that. Oh, another dude just running out into the threshold. At this point, bro, just bury him. That's the most logical thing to do for any suspect. But I understand they're untrained. I hold security with the dude with the MG and the shield dude up here, Amir, and who's this? Muhammad. Anyway, I move up to clear this hallway. I get a frag in there just in case there's a dude in it. We don't hear anyone scream. Oh, stupid. Okay, and there's a bunch of dudes down here, so I just decided to get a frag down here. Even though I think I just push in real life, but they pushed first in there. So yeah, I don't know why the two dudes decided to rush us. If like, bro, it's common sense, and they were veterans too. Anyway, I decided to clear that. There's nothing in there, so I just keep going. I decided to clear the briefing room. I think, yeah, this is a briefing room. It definitely looks like a briefing room. Oh, and our leader just was hiding. Like, see, this dude was smart. He barricaded. But unfortunately, though, we were faster when we saw him. But, you know, he had the right idea. Anyway, I leave the dude with the MG and the dude with the shield up there to hold security, and the dude with the threat to hold security here as I cleared the jail cell. Suicide bomber attempts to rush us. If he would have just stayed here, he would have definitely won if we decided to push up, but once again, I don't know, dude. What is their doctrine? What is the F-tree doctrine? I have our set to reload because he's a little bit low, especially our Uzi. I decide to kick in the door of the bathroom, and there's no one in there. So anyway, we keep going. We do decide to take down this door with the bolt cutters. That's exactly what we do. We let our shield lead because, well, that's frankly what you want to do. And I think there's a dude. He does manage to get around. The shield does block it, and another dude attempts to like rush us, but the shield gets it pretty easily. I check the interrogation. I think this is like the mugshot room, or where they take the mugshots. This room. Anyway, we prepare to breach the I think the records room, because for sure they're probably like taking as much as they can in here. There's someone in there, and I was correct. And I move in, and sure enough, there's 4 advisors taking all our intel. Unfortunately, they won't get any intel today. Anyway, I prepare to breach this room because I knew there was a dude blind firing here earlier. I think he had a foul, if I recall correctly, and we're about to see that in a second. Yep. Instead of engaging us with a heavy battle rifle that could clearly go through this level 3 shield, he decides to run away, and that costs him his life. Anyway, we decide to breach this room, the bathroom. No one in there, so we're good. But that was actually a pretty good breach, if I say so myself. Anyway, I send the dude with the M4 up here to help these two clear. I think I leave my lower element here for now. Let me see what they're doing, I forget. Oh no, I moved them first. Anyway, I think what I do is I have people hold this while I clear that. And here you see a foreign advisor, and unfortunately he does get a round off and hits Sinan. But you know, realistically, oh, there's also a dude there. You know, realistically, that's like, gunfights are just luck at that point. Like, no matter how much you prepare, it just depends on how prepared the other people are. I breach this dude starts firing at the wall for some reason, and dies. I know there's a dude there, so I get a frag there, and I think he, like, yep. If he, I don't know, man. These guys are untrained, that's all I'm gonna leave it at. If I were him, I would have jumped behind these lockers, but you know what? And he would have had a chance too. But you know what? I don't really care. I don't know who's in here. I'm afraid it's an S-Fest, so I get a flashbang in here, but there's no one there, so that's good. If there was someone in there, I would have heard them, like, scream, like, look out, or something. Anyway, I decide to move our top team here to clear there. I see that there's clearly a dude in there, so I hold with the MG while we clear with the M4. Bro gets smoked. Another dude blind firing and running away instead of actually fighting us. I decide to clear that room. Is that watermelon? That's a watermelon. What was the captain doing? Was he eating watermelon? I guess I respect that. Watermelon is very popular in Nawaraku. Anyway, I prepare to breach here. I think there's a dude. Oh, there's also a dude that came out of here. There's like multiple things going on. Yeah, through the garage. Anyway, we clear these. I think there's like information. They start to push us. Horrible mistake when we have the advantage. Like, yeah. And we're like way more trained than them. See, like this dude just got smoked up here. We clear the records room. There was nothing in there. I think this is like a little office space for like just general documents that aren't classified, like maybe civilian cases. We see the dude in here. We get it. He has nowhere to run, so he's cooked. I think there's a dude down here. Yep, there's a dude there. Shield does engage him. Didn't get on, so I get the leader to get a frag here, and that gets him. I decide to clear the garage. As you can see, there's clearly a dude here. There's also dudes here. So we just get frags. You know what? Frags solve almost all problems in this game, as you can see here. Dude attempts to get a better position for some reason, closer to the wall. Doesn't work for him. I think, what do I do here? Oh, I clear this room. I don't think there was anyone in there yet, so yeah, we just leave. And then, hold on, I start moving on them. Something interesting happens here, and that you're about to see in a second. As we start moving everyone up, like, does it? I don't know if it happens yet. Oh yeah, they call QRF, so I immediately get a frag in there with the leader, and I was extremely lucky that I was here. They start engaging. This point advisor does something really cool here. I'm gonna pause. He starts blind firing while moving. I have never seen that before, and I thought that was really cool. Just even though he does get oofed here in a second, as we will see. Yep. Bro ran right into the grenade instead of back to the truck. Point advisor, unfortunately, does get downed by a Seep who is goaded with his M4, as you can see there. Get our shield to push. There's a rocket insurgent. RPGs aren't really great indoors, and I don't know if, like, no, whatever. That's what they gave him, and I'm not gonna question that. I'll clear this little room. I think I should clear the target range next. Let me see. What do I do? Oh no, I clear this like little hallway here. And okay, yeah, I think I am gonna clear the target range next. I do get a breaching charge there because I'd rather not like break that down because God knows what's happening. So we go ahead, detonate that. Well, get a throw a flash. And there's an S-Fest, and dude with a Lee Enfield, another S-Fest, gets taken out by our shield guy. Leader does engage another S-Fest, it does get taken out relatively easily. And we have him clear this little space because we don't know who's like hidden in there, because these guys are kind of like rats. I mean, you would expect them to fight dirty, because they are insurgents after all. What's going on? Oh, I don't know if I did this in real life. I threw a flash in there, just to clear it, because, like, you know, that's literally my mission. So, what I have him do is I have him hop over the sandbags. I would never do this in real life, but flashbangs are kind of like broken in this game. Obviously they are just a distraction device in real life and wouldn't have that much effect on like anyone really, so I wouldn't do this, but this is Doorkickers, so whatever. I take advantage of the game's mechanics, and easy clear here. I have him back up these guys here, and then I keep moving these dudes. Yeah. We're at this point, we're just finishing everyone off because like there's barely anyone left. I think there's like one dude left. He's just hiding here. Let's see. I think he's in here. I'm not sure. Yep, and that was it.
Good job.
That was the end of the Give No Quarter campaign. Critical response. I hope you guys liked my tactical analysis, like planning analysis. Definitely could have been a little bit less sloppy, but overall, I think that it went pretty well. It could have gone way worse, so we gotta keep that in mind. Anyway, that was today's video, and I hope you guys have a nice day.